Elon Musk, well, he did, 6,000 employees, and now there's an invasion into the United States. No. I know what you're thinking, yeah. No. Not immigrants, no. Not at all, not the migrants. Not the so-called illegals, if you know what I mean, no. Invasive species, yes, there's a surge. Well, just look at Donald Trump. You're not going to try and tell me he's a human, are you? No, he's a flotus, that he is. Well, when Elon Musk promised to bring a Silicon Valley-style efficiency to the government, few expected the outcome to look like this. In the attempt to streamline operations and cut costs, Musk's administration oversaw mass layoffs that have left key federal agencies severely unmanned. The result, an explosion in invasive species, vulnerable agricultural borders, and a very real threat of an ecological and economic crisis. Well, Nigel Farage of the Reform Party in the United Kingdom, he wants to start a doge too. You too in the UK could have invasive species entering the United Kingdom. Well, you might have one in September when old Donald Trump comes to visit you. And maybe he'll even speak in Parliament. Oh, won't that be joy? That it will. Well, it wasn't long ago that Musk proudly shared that employees under him, newly formed efficiency of government Doge, were clocking in 120 hours weeks. And his goal was to eliminate bureaucracy and waste. It was, yeah. Just bureaucracy and waste. Just literally just get rid of the government, basically. That's the start, isn't it? Yes. Well, the most damaging blow, however, came in February when 6,000 USDA employees were let go. Oh dear. Including a large portion of highly trained inspectors, biologists and pest detection dog handlers for a department tasked with the safeguarding of America's food supply. And this wasn't just a setback, it was a gut punch. These are the people with the dogs and what have you going through all the flipping containers and stuff and saying, oh my giddy aunt, oh crikey, there's a gopher or something, I don't know. A snake, whatever it might be finding, some kind of invasive species. In some cases, it's going to be like plant life. So it'll be like a Japanese knotweed, I don't know, whatever, you know. And the US borders are being left exposed. Oh, come and get me. Come and get me. Like that, yes, you know what I mean. You have to get the old flower out for me, though, find that old wet patch. But anyway, the brunt of the cuts hit the plant protection and quarantine division, whose inspectors serve as a first line of defence against harmful biological threats. Donald Trump is a biological threat. Haven't you seen the colour? He looks like a walking Cheeto, yeah. A walking Cheeto bandito, that he does, yeah. Well, with fewer people on the ground, inspectors have become chaotic and inconsistent. Sounds like Donald Trump, actually. Yeah, inconsistent. Perishable goods are rotting in the ports, and inspection delays are piling up. Sounds a bit like the UK as well. Piling up. And the worst, cargo containers are slipping through without any screening. And the invasive species are slipping through the old net that they are. Have you seen that movie, The Species? You know exactly what I mean then, wouldn't you? Yeah. Well, increasing the risk of introducing high-impact invasive species like giant African land snail and the Asian longhorn beetle. Oh, yeah, is that the one that eats all your houses? Well, Derek Copeman, a former trainer at the National Dog Detention Training Centre, warns that this loss in capacity leaves the nation alarmingly vulnerable to the longhorn. Sound like a Viking, don't they? They're like a Viking, they do. And the customs expert, Mike Lahar, points out that the ripple effect of Donnie's backside... Sorry, just let that slip outside, didn't it? No, okay. The ripple effect of such a failure would hit everything from supermarket shelves to small businesses. a fucking mess. Legal chaos and mounting uncertainty. Why, the little Asian long-horned beetles take effect. Oh my God, they sound scary, don't they? They sound like, oh my giddy aunt. The backlash has been swift, and 2 federal judges have already ruled in favour of reinstating some employees, though the White House have dismissed these rulings as absurd. Well, this is what happens when you have incompetent people making decisions that are vital for a country's security and efficiency. Come to that. You know, like, for instance, sacking all the people who look after the transport of nuclear waste products and nuclear weapons. Well, quite frankly, it makes sense that you have those people. Wouldn't you say? It's nuclear. If you don't want that risk, get your Geiger counter, you know. Everyone will be getting one in the post. Now, we've got idiots in the UK too, okay? We've got a potential future government who are fucking idiots. They're just like floaters, yeah. Hashtag floaters that they are. Well, Nigel Farage, he too wants to have a doge. He too wants to get rid of all these government agencies. And it will cripple the United Kingdom, and we too will have an invasive species. In the form of all the American refugees trying to escape the United States. They'll be swimming across the pond, they will. First to Ireland, and then to maybe Anglesey, then to Anglesey, maybe. I don't know, wherever they're going to head. Either way, anywhere's got to be better than where they are. From what I can see. I don't know, I don't want to go to the United States at the moment. He's pretty much destroyed it, hasn't he? Anyway, tell me what you think. Please leave it in the comments down below. Do you like a bit of good old Longhorn, do you? Leave it in the comments down below. And if you want to support the channel, do it on Patreon or buy us coffee, and the links down below. But please just boop the old like button. Anything I hope. But maybe share my videos, yeah. Talk about Longhorn. Sounds like a fucking Viking. Anyway, toodaloo.